Sky Sports threw a bombshell in the world football community. What in fact is happening right now when we calmly watch football? According to Sky Sports, a number of clubs are in talks to create a European Premier League. The new tournament is scheduled to be launched in 2022, and they want to hold it in the middle of the season under the aegis of the FIFA. It is assumed that 18 teams will participate in it. A dozen clubs from England, France, Germany, Spain and Italy, including Barcelona, Atletico, Real, Bayern, PSG, Juventus, Liverpool and Manchester United have already been interviewed about possible participation in the tournament. 4 or 5 English clubs will be able to participate in the project. It is noted that this issue has already been discussed by representatives of Manchester City, Tottenham, Chelsea and Arsenal. The search of investors is going underway. It could be JP Morgan Bank. The amount required to create a European Premier League is 6 billion euros. In general, we have some kind of muddy bubble that will either blow up the football world or burst in the coming weeks. Well, let's discuss and give answers to all arised questions. The first question is, what is to be called the new Super League? According to Give Me Sport website, the following clubs can receive their invitations: Marseille, Napoli, Leipzig, Lyon, Sevilla, Manchester United, AC Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Inter, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, Juventus, Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG, Liverpool and Bayern. In total, 3 clubs from France, 4 clubs from Italy, 3 clubs from Germany, 4 clubs from Spain, and 4 clubs from England. And then comes the second one. How can other clubs get into Club Elite Division? According to the original plan, the league's founding clubs, which include Barcelona, Atletico, Real Madrid, Bayern, PSG, Juventus, Liverpool and Manchester United, won't be eliminated from the Elite League in the first 20 years. It was planned that every season 6 clubs could leave the division, which would be replaced by 6 new ones from all over Europe, who most likely to brawl in their national championships for a chance to participate in so-called Super League. Let's move on. What will the European Premier League be like? What kind of tournament is this? At first glance, this is an amazing prospect for European and world football when the concentration of top matches will simply go off-scale. According to the plan, the Premier League will be played in 2 stages, the Championship one and the playoffs. The league will have a roundable format, where the clubs will play against each other at home and away. Its matches will take place in the middle of the week. 34 fantastic rounds will be awaiting for us. After the end of the championship, the best clubs will be fighting in the playoff format. It's in this phase of the tournament the winner of the league will be determined. Let us be more concrete. What does it mean for the top 5 championships? We are sure to answer. The Super League is designed in such a way that it will not interfere with the holding of national championships. Games will happen in the middle of the week, and clubs will be able to play on their own championships by the weekends. All this, of course, is great, you say, but what will happen with the Champions League? UEFA is acting nervously. Their representatives have already issued a statement. The principles of solidarity, promotion and relegation in divisions nor open leagues are not negotiable. That is what makes European football work. The Champions League is the best sports competition on the planet. UEFA and the clubs were committed to build such power not to destroy it by creating a Super League of 10, 12 or even 24 teams. This will inevitably get fans to the boredom, noticed the European Association in the statement. UEFA is ready to go through changes in the Champions League format. At this point, the idea of expanding the league to 36 clubs from 2024 is being actively discussed. To summarize, UEFA stands against it because the creation of the European Premier League will just kill the Champions League. Nevertheless, the Super League fathers may have big problems with the implementation of the idea. UEFA itself has a streamlined tournament format, massive TV contracts until 2024, and companies that have paid huge sums of money to broadcast matches with the best clubs in Europe. In total, we will have to wait a bit with the introduction of the new Super Tournament on the world map, plus UEFA is rather a venerable organization that will be very difficult to fight against. In addition, they will have to negotiate with FIFA, which doesn't support the organization of the new Premier League. FIFA doesn't want to comment on or participate in any speculation about recurring topics. Institutional structures and regulatory frameworks are well developed at the national, European, and global levels, commented FIFA. And now the main question: what do people of football, experts in our favorite game, think about the creation of the European Premier League? We'll tell you in a minute. Let's go! Gary Neville: I'm for progression in football with new competitions and new formats. But we have got to look after the fabric of the game and what it means to the communities in this country. If they can't pull $6 billion together for a European league, they can pull together 150 or 200 million pounds to save the rest of football in this country. I don't get why we are not looking after the wider game while having these discussions over $6 billion debt packages with JP Morgan. It is obscene. Football is going to eat itself soon because the fans will turn away. The people who should have cried because they have missed going to the stadium so much are starting to dislike large elements of what they are actually supporting. That cannot be allowed to happen. Jamie Carragher: European Premier League? Oh, fuck off. Rod Gullit: Super League will harm the beauty of football that we know and love. This is wrong, this is harmful. The Champions League made out of me the footballer I was back then. It taught me lessons for the rest of my life. The new league will simply kill clubs that deserve support instead of opposition. I'm totally against this idea, and I hope people will come out for what is right. Javier Tebas, president of La Liga: the authors of this matter, if they are really existing, not only show a complete ignorance of the organization and traditions of European and world football, but also a serious ignorance of the markets for audiovisual rights. These clandestine projects only look good when they are drafted in a bar at 5 a.m. Luis Figo: the creation of the European Premier League will destroy football as we know it. It's about the greed and support of several elite clubs. This idea will lead to killing other clubs and leagues that fans love. Football must unite. Everyone must resist such an opportunity. On this point, perhaps we'll put a comma and ask you a question. On which side are you? Are you keen on Super League or against it? Let us know in the comments below.